the Johnson Wax Program with Fibber, McGee, and Molly. The makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat, presented by Don Quinn, with music by the King's Men and Billy Mills Orchestra. The show opens with What This Country Needs Is More Love. April, the month of showers, will be here before you can say Jack Robinson. And because of the coming showers, I'd like to pass along to you a very important housekeeping hint that will save you work and worry. It's this. Protect your windowsills with genuine Johnson's Wax. Then you won't have to worry if the rain splashes into your open window at night or if a sudden shower comes up before you can get home. The tough film of Johnson's Wax guards the finish. The rain wipes off easily and does no harm. And, of course, the wax makes cleaning windowsills easier all year long, besides turning a dirt spot into a beauty spot. Waxing windowsills is just one of the 100 extra labor-saving uses for Johnson's Wax that you will find listed right on the package. These are all in addition to the use of this famous wax polish for your floors, furniture, and woodwork. By all means, Johnson Wax your floors regularly for beauty, for economy, and for saving work. Nothing adds greater beauty to your entire home than floors that gleam under a rich, mellow Johnson Wax polish. Buy some tomorrow. Last week, the master of 79 Wistful Vista offered his services to the nation with no takers. And he is still mortified and chagrined at the humiliation. And here in the living room, one burning and one applying the old salve, we find Fibber, McGee, and Molly.
For goodness sakes, don't take it so to heart, dearie.
Oh, it wasn't the Army turning me down so much, Molly. It was everybody scoffing at me. Nobody even believed my intentions was sincerely.
Well, you've got such a reputation for embroidering the truth that whenever you start talking, they give you the needle.
Well, I like that. There ain't a more honest, upright, straightforward, down-at-the-mouth guy in the world than me. You know that.
Yes, I know it, but I seem to be unique.
But why? Why? What did I ever do to make people doubt me?
Well, you're always so imaginative, dearie. Your memory is too good. You remember things that never happened.
Why, Molly, I resent that. Just because I skid around a little and josh people, that don't mean that... I wonder if they'd believe me if I said come in.
Try it.
Come in. They did.
Hi, mister.
Oh, hello there, little girl.
Where's your uniform?
Huh? What uniform?
Well, I thought you enlisted in the Army.
Oh, no, they says I was too important a guy to waste at this particular time, sis. They're saving me for a real emergency.
Oh, my.
So I guess I ain't got any beef coming.
Any what?
Beef.
I'm hungry.
That rat, sis, you're always hungry.
I know it.
Well, you got to learn to control your appetite, sis. It gives you character. Do you realize that when I was a young man out west, I lived on roots and berries for a whole winter? It's a fact. And when springtime come, I'd even gained 12 pounds and was tougher than rawhide. Well, even now, I'm a great kid in a street fight and the right guy to have around in a jam.
In a what?
In a jam. I know, you're hungry. Okay, Mrs. McGee will give you a couple of cookies.
I don't want a couple of cookies, I bet you.
Why not?
Because I bet you they wouldn't be very good with salt on them.
Who says you got to have salt on them?
My mama.
What?
She says to take everything you handed out with a grain of salt.
Oh, she did, eh?
Sure. She says you can pull more wild yarns than a puppy with a sweater.
Is that so?
Fibber is a fibber. 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 Fibber is a fib
full of wild yarn, am I? Why, that impudent little twerp. I got a good notion.
Now, here, take it easy, dearie. She's absolutely right. You are a fibber.
I'm never no such a thing.
Well, when did you live on roots and berries for a whole winter?
In 1911. I was broke, and two families I knew put me up for the winter.
What two families?
The Charlie Roots and the Joe Berries. You see, I was telling the truth. And that settles it, Molly. I'm going to do something about it and do it quick.
About what?
That name of mine, Fibber.
Well, how on earth did your parents ever come to call you Fibber in the first place?
They didn't. I was named after my fourth cousin, Walpole J. Fimmer.
Fimmer?
Yeah, but the minister that christened me had a cold in his head.
Well, I agree with you, dearie, that Fibber isn't very dignified.
Of course it ain't, and I'm going to change it, too, legally.
Change it to what?
Well, I might as well have one with some class to it. Something befitting the president of the Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, my.
Like Chauncey. Or Cyril. Or Archibald.
Say, how about Pierpont?
Pierpont?
My grandfather's name was Pierpont Driscoll.
Yeah?
He was in the clothing business.
Well, what's that got to do with it?
Well, his advertisements always said, get a Driscoll suit with 2 piers upon.
Oh, help me up. I'm all cut. That was awful, Molly. Besides that, that's too tricky. How about Willoughby McGee? Or maybe Marmaduke? Or Parmalee? Hey, there's a good one. Parmalee Upton McGee. How's that?
Oh, that's no good.
Why not?
Think of the initials. P.U. McGee.
Oh. Hey, how about Ronald McGee? That sounds kind of ritzy, don't it? I kind of like that. Ronald McGee.
Ronald McGee.
Ronald McGee.
Ronald
McGee.
Ronald McGee.
Ronald McGee. That does it. From now on, Molly, I ain't Fibber McGee. I'm Ronald. You get that?
Okay, Ronnie. But are you really going to change it legally?
You bet I am. We're going downtown right now and see a lawyer. Where's my birth certificate?
It's in the hall closet.
Well, you put your hat on while I get it.
All right, Ronald, but
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do about the initials on your handkerchiefs and everything.
Oh, well, we'll worry about that later. Dad's rat this door anyway. I wonder what... Hey, Molly.
Yes?
Did you lock the door to this hall closet?
What'd you say, Ronald?
I said, did you lock the door to this hall closet? Oops. Oops.
What did you ask me, dearie?
Never mind. hurry up, Molly. I want to see those lawyers before they go out to lunch.
Oh, heavenly days, McGee. What's all the rush?
Well, I want to get there.
I think this business of changing your name is too silly for words anyway.
Yeah. You didn't think it was silly when I changed your name, did you?
Well, that was different. Say, how about all your clothes and belt buckles and things with your initials on them, FM? How can you use those when you're Ronald McGee?
Oh, that's a trifling matter. Shucks, initials don't... Oh, my gosh.
What's the matter?
How about the initials I had tattooed on my chest?
Where your chest is now, dearie, they'll never be seen. Now, look, McGee, why don't you give up this silly idea and go home? You don't want to change your name to Ronald. Not really.
I do, too. Who wants to be called Fibber? Shucks, every time I meet somebody and say, nice day, ain't it? They smile, hold out their hands, and look up at the clouds. They won't even take my word for good morning.
Well, my goodness, you can't expect... Uh-oh. Here comes Mrs. Uppington.
Oh, that's just dandy. All I need right now is a few haughty whinnies from that horse-faced old hootenanny.
Hush, don't talk like that. Well. Mrs. Uppington is not horse-faced. Her eyes are too small. Oh, how do you do, Mrs. Uppington? So nice to see you.
Oh, how do you do, my dear?
I believe you know my husband, Ronald McGee.
Oh, yes, who?
Me, Uppy. Ronald McGee.
Well, Ronald?
That's his new name, Abigail. He's changing it.
I'm on my way right now to have it done legal, Uppy. From now on, I'm Ronald McGee. You like it?
Oh, it's perfect, Mr. McGee. But tell me, what is the purpose in changing your name?
Well, he thinks because his name is Fibber, everybody expects him to fib.
Oh, that's utterly ridiculous, my dear.
Sure.
My husband's name was Robert, but he never robbed anyone.
Why? Of course not. A mere name means nothing.
Oh, I don't know. You know my cousin Gus?
Yes.
Ain't he disgusting?
Oh, is he really serious about this, Mrs. McGee?
Yes, I think he is, Abigail, and there's no use trying to talk him out of it. When his mind is made up, he's as stubborn as a male.
Don't you mean mule?
The terms are synonymous.
Okay, don't mind me. But it's my name, and I got a right to do with it what I want to do with it. And I'm determined to be Ronald.
Come to think of it, Mr. McGee, I agree with you.
Huh? You do?
Yes, I think Ronald is extremely fitting for you. It's appropriate, distinctive, and descriptive.
Why, Abigail,
As a matter of fact, I often tell people that the way Mr. McGee talks, he is continually reminding me of that movie actor Ronald...
Oh, you mean Ronald?
Yes, Ronald Duck.
Ronald Duck. You see what I mean, Molly? Nobody takes me serial. It'll be different when I'm established with a more dignified moniker.
Well, I don't know why. A can of corn with a pretty label is still a can of corn.
Oh, so now I'm a can of corn. Well, let me tell you, Mrs. Ronald McGee.
Well, hello there, folks. What are you looking so grim about, Fibber? Well?
He won't answer to Fibber anymore, Mr. Wilcox. His name is Ronald now.
What? Ronald? Since when?
Since I said so, that's since when.
Say, what is this anyway? Are you serious?
I'm afraid he is. He doesn't seem to realize that a rose by any other name would still wind up in a Spanish dancer's teeth.
Oh, so now I'm a Spanish dancer, too. Well, kid me all you want. Have your fun. I can take it. I've been taking it all my life. And why? Because my name was Fibber, that's why.
And that's why you should keep it. You can't discount the value of an old, established name.
I'll cooperate. What you mean, Wilcox?
Well, I mean, suppose the Johnson Company changed the name of Glowcoat. Now, wouldn't that be ridiculous? Why, Johnson's self-polishing Glowcoat is known to millions as the finest no-rubbing, no-buffing polish for linoleum ever made, isn't it? Why, the very word Glowcoat means easy to use, labor-saving, and economy.
He's got a point there, McGee.
Well, tell him to go sit on it.
Okay. I know when I'm not wanted. So long, Molly. It's still Molly, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Good. Well, good day, Ronald, old chap. Pip, pip, chitty-o, chin up and all that. Carry on. Ha, ha, ha. Ronald. Ha, ha, ha.
Listen to that comedian, will you? Why don't he just come in, sell his Glowcoat, and get out? Who does he think he is, Barrymore?
Why not? You think you're Coleman.
Dad, it, I do not. I'm just a guy that nobody ever takes serious. Every time the word goes around that McGee has an idea, everybody starts cheering from the Bronx. Come on, I got to see that lawyer.
What lawyers are you going to see, dearie?
Biggest firm in town. Beetlebaum, Firestone, Fogarty, and Fumble. Otherwise known as Fee-Fi-Fo-Fum. Here's their office right here.
Yes?
Hi, sis. I want to see one of the partners about an important case. Who's in?
Well, Mr. Beetlebaum is in court. Mr. Firestone is out of town. Mr. Fogarty is on vacation, and Mr. Fumble is tied up at the moment.
Tied up?
Yes. The other partners always tie him up when they go out. Otherwise, he chases ambulances.
How long does it usually take him to squirm loose?
He did it in 39 minutes the last time. He's getting to be a regular whodunit.
You mean Houdini, dearie. But maybe we better go someplace else now.
Hey, Clara, I've done it in 27 minutes. Had a little trouble with a knot under my chin, but... Oh, hello, kid.
Well, hello there, old-timer.
Don't tell us you're Mr. Fumble, the lawyer.
Sure am, daughter. Specializing in trespass, easements, public domain, and nolo contendery.
What was that last?
Nolo contendery, Johnny. That means if you got a clear case of malfeasance with no malice aforethought, the circumstantial evidence shows indications of flotsam or jetsam with implied breach of garnishee, you should have got his license number.
He knows a lot about law, McGee.
Look, old-timer, can I consult you a minute on a special case?
Why, sure, Johnny. Step right into my office. And, Clara...
Yes, Mr. Fumble?
If there's a phone call for me, tell him I want Skinnamarink $6 across the board in the fifth. Come on in, kid. You sit in the chair, daughter. You'll have to lean against the water cooler, Johnny. Only got one chair. Never had two clients once before.
You'll probably never have one client twice either.
That's pretty good, Johnny. But that ain't the way I heard it. The way I heard it...
I object.
Objection sustained. What you being sued for, Johnny?
Oh, he's not being sued.
I want to change my name to Ronald. Fibber is too undignified. It's misleading. It's untrue, immaterial, and rear elephant. Will you handle the case for me?
Nope.
Why not? Aren't you a lawyer?
Yep. But you don't need a lawyer to change your name.
What?
Just go ahead and change it, Johnny. Law says you don't have to go to court for that. Hey, Clara!
Yes, Counselor?
Tie me up again, will you? Say, I bet I can get loose in 19 minutes this time. Come on, kids.
The King's Men sing The Wise Old Owl.
When we strolled through the moonlight, you said, I love you. But the wise old owl in the old oak tree said, woo. You said you loved me all your whole life through. But the wise old owl in the hickory tree said, woo. Though I never thought we'd say goodbye, that old bird must have known that now tonight he and I would be under the moon alone. Maybe I'll find a new love, that's what I should do. But the wise old owl in the maple tree said, hoo, hoo, hoo. I heard the wise old bird say, hoo, hoo. But how was I to know that he was just a-booing me and you? When we strolled through the moonlight, you said, I love you. But the wise old owl in the apple tree said, hoo, hoo, hoot-a-doot-a. You said I was the someone you'd sing love songs to. But the wise old owl in the cottonwood tree said, quote, hoo, hoo, hoot-a-doot-a-doot. Though I never thought we'd say goodbye, the old bird must have known that now tonight he and I would be here all alone. Maybe I'll find a new love, that's what I should do. But the wise old owl in the sycamore tree said, hoo, 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 who you gonna love when your love has gone away?
It's swell, fella.
Well, I don't know why we had to rush down here to the courthouse, McGee.
Well...
The old-timer said you didn't need any court's permission to change your name.
Ah, what does that old fuddy-duddy know about law?
He studied it.
Well, I studied algebra, too, and I couldn't give you the square root of a geranium. And irregardless of what he says, I'm going to do this right. I'm going to get the court's approval and have it in the record.
Well, how long do we have to wait for this judicial nip-up?
Not long. I sent my petition in by the bailiff. He's going to call me when he...
Well, hello there, Mrs. McGee.
Oh, hello, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Hello, Fibber. Hello, Fibber!
You know, Molly, I sometimes think they ought to have separate courts for the better class of people. The way the public is permitted to holler and yell in our public buildings is a disgrace to the...
Now, look here, McGee. You heard me speak to you.
Did you mean me, my good fellow?
Yes, I mean you, and I'm not a good fellow. Anyway, I'm not your good fellow. Why don't you answer somebody when they speak to you?
Would you answer if he called you Jasper?
Well, Jasper's not my name.
Well, Fibber ain't my name either, Jasper.
He's changing his name to Ronald, Mr. Gildersleeve.
What? He is?
Yeah.
Ronald. What's the idea, McGee?
Because Fibber ain't dignified, that's what's the idea. It ain't commensurate with my professional and social standing.
Your social standing, eh? You, the Jeter Lester of Wistful Vista.
Who's Jeter Lester?
Have you seen Tobacco Road?
Don't change the subject. Who's Jeter Lester?
Why, you illiterate little four-flusher. You wouldn't know if I told you.
I wouldn't stand for that, McGee. You're not so little.
Now, you look here, Gildersleeve. If I didn't have important business in that courtroom any minute now, I'd teach you a lesson.
Oh, you would?
Yes, I would.
You couldn't teach multiplication on a rabbit farm, you ignoramus. And don't you double up your puny little fist at me either.
Now, listen, he'll double up his puny little fist at whomsoever he wants to.
I'll say I will. That bullfrog baritone of yours don't scare me, Gildersleeve.
You're a hard man, Ronald.
Now, look here, boys. If you want to fight...
Excuse me. Mr. McGee's case is being called.
Thanks, Bill. We'll be right in.
Mr. McGee's case. Oh, my goodness. Are you in trouble, little chum? Why didn't you let me know? Who did you kill, McGee? And I'll bet he deserved it.
No, it's just about changing his name legally, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Oh, I see. Ronald. Well, good luck, Ronald.
Thanks, Gildy. Come on, Molly.
Is Mr. McGee in the courtroom? Mr. McGee?
Here I come, Judge. I'm McGee.
Court has a petition in your name for legal change of nomenclature. Are you the petitioner?
Yes, he is, Your Honor.
And who are you?
Molly McGee. Molly Driscoll, as was, and married to the defendant for nearly 20...
I ain't a defendant, Molly. I haven't done anything.
Now, what was the purpose behind your desire to change your name, McGee?
Business reasons, Bud.
Bud?
McGee, when you speak to Bud, say Your Honor.
Excuse me, Judge. Yes, I want to adopt the name of Ronald McGee for business and professional reasons.
What is your business?
Oh, a little of everything, Your Honor.
I think my favorite occupation, my avocado, you might say.
Avocation?
Yes, I think what I do best is fish.
That's so. Mm-hmm. I'm quite an angler myself.
Really? What's your angle?
He means he fishes too, Molly. You ever been up in the Succotash River country, Your Honor?
Oh, where's that?
Oh, southwest of the Puyallup Mountains and east of the San Verde foothills. Not many fellows know about that place. Be glad to take you up there sometime.
Oh, thank you very much. You really get 'em up there, do you?
Say, by the way, what's your first name, Judge?
Conrad.
Tell Connie about the time he caught the 45-pound cougar.
Oh, yeah. Well, sir, that was in the spring of 1911, Connie. I just come back to camp with a big buck antelope for dinner.
Out of season to shoot antelope, wasn't it?
Well, I didn't shoot it. I strangled it. Self-defense, you know. It attacked me first.
Yeah, with a knife this long.
No. Oh, no, Nolly. Not with a knife. That's ridiculous.
Well, go on, McGee, about this big fish.
What big fish? Oh, yes. Well, sir, everybody everybody knew there was a big fish in that part of the Succotash River, but nobody had ever seen it till I come along and caught it.
Well, what bait did you use?
2 aspirin tablets.
Aspirin tablets? My word, never heard of such a thing.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, they say they're fine for a headache, too. Well, sir, I dropped my line over the back of the motorboat.
Motorboat? How on earth did you ever get a motorboat up in those mountains?
He packed it in by dog sled, didn't you, dearie?
I didn't know there were any sled dogs in this part of the country.
Oh, I raised these myself. Kind of a sideline with me.
Personally, I always thought raising those dogs took too much time away from your counterfeiting, dearie.
What's this? What's this? Counterfeiting?
Yeah, I used to build counters and fit them into new stores, Judge. I'm an expert cabinet maker.
Oh, I see. Quite an all-round fellow, aren't you?
No, indeed he is, Your Honor. He's around all the time.
What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Well, sir, I seen I was running out of gas, so I adjusted my parachute and got ready to bail out.
Bail out of what? You were in a motorboat fishing.
Fishing for what? Oh, yeah. I just wanted to see if you was paying attention, Connie, old man. Well, sir, I never had such a battle with a fish in my life. The minute salmon smelled the Roquefort cheese, I always used Roquefort as bait for salmon.
Now, just a minute, my good man. I think this has gone far enough.
I haven't caught him yet.
I never heard such a string of fables in my life. Huh? You're insulting my intelligence.
Say, he never said a word about your intelligence.
Why, Judge, Conrad, you mean to sit there in your big black nightgown and accuse me of...
Be quiet. Now, I've heard enough. Leave this courtroom.
But how about his petition, Your Honor?
What petition?
Why, to change my name. I want to change my first name to Ronald.
From what?
Fibber.
Petition denied. Now get out! Ronald, Fibber and Molly will return in just a moment. In the meantime, I'd like to say a word about dogs. You know, Scotties and Cocker Spaniels and Terriers. They're so loyal and they look up at you with such kind, dependent eyes. They really are wonderful pals to have around, aren't they? Especially if you have children. And yet, when they come romping across your clean kitchen floor with wet and muddy feet, it takes a woman with a very good disposition not to get angry. I should say either a very good disposition or a kitchen floor that's protected with Johnson's self-polishing glow coat. After all, you can't put a fence around your kitchen. The groceries, meat, and milk have to be delivered. Why not solve that kitchen floor problem once and for all with Glow Coat, the modern floor polish that takes no rubbing or buffing, that shines as it dries, and protects your floor with a long-lasting, beautiful finish. You simply apply Glow Coat and let it dry. In 20 minutes, your floor is protected and beautiful, and the linoleum colors are as bright as new. Buy a can of Johnson's self-polishing Glow Coat right away.
Hey, Molly.
Yes?
Look, when I started to tell that judge about an innocent fishing trip, why did you have to throw in all that extra stuff? That's what ruined me. Now, I had to back you up.
Well, I was just demonstrating, dearie, that you're naturally much more of a Fibber than you are a Ronald. Mm-hmm. You don't really care, do you?
No, not really. But what burns me up, that judge deceived me.
How?
Well, I've been looking at the atlas, and there ain't any Succotash River in the Puyallup Mountains.
He didn't say there was. You did.
Huh? Oh, that's right. Well, good night.
Good night, all.
This is Harlow Wilcox, speaking for the makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat, inviting you to be with us again next Tuesday night. Good night.
Hello, folks. I'm your garage man. You know, times surely have changed. I remember when it used to take half a day to wax polish your car. Real hard work, too. And now look how easy the job is with Johnson's Car New. And look at that row of shiny cars. Don't they look swell? Yes, sir, wax polishing is easy with Car New because Car New both cleans and wax polishes in one operation. Try Johnson's Car New yourself. It doesn't cost much.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
Program with Fibber, McGee, and Molly. The makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat present Fibber, McGee, and Molly. with Bill Thompson, Gail Gordon, Arthur Q. Bryan, Dick LeGrand, Frank Hemingway, and me, Harlow Wilcox. The script is by Don Quinn and Phil Leslie. Music by the Kingsmen and Billy Mills Orchestra. The other night, someone, and it could have been me, spilled a bowl of salad dressing right smack in the middle of my wife's freshly polished kitchen floor. What happened to the floor? Nothing. After I wiped up the mess, there were no stains or spots left on the linoleum to show that anything had been spilled. That beautiful Glow Coat glow was still there. You see, the shining coat that Johnson's Glow Coat gives your floors is not just a surface polish that disappears in a day or two. No, sir. It's a solid film of protective wax that stays on your floor. Spilled things don't cut through it. Dirt doesn't grind into it. Damp mopping doesn't spoil it. Glow Coat's shine and Glow Coat's protection withstand kitchen accidents and kitchen traffic. So, your job of keeping floors clean and shining is much, much easier. But remember, no ordinary polish or cleanser will do this. Only Glow Coat can save you work as it saves your floor. So put Johnson's Glow Coat on your shopping list tonight and pick up a can tomorrow. The Wistful Vista Transit Company has asked the riders of its streetcars to make suggestions for increasing the company's revenue. In fact, they're offering a prize for the best idea. So, look who's been riding trolleys all morning, accumulating ideas and calluses. Yep, it's Fibber, McGee, and Molly.
Watch it, Molly. Watch it. Step down.
All right. Ooh, am I glad to get off that thing and stretch a minute, McGee.
You said it. Here, get up on the curb very quick.
My goodness, I've had smoother rides on the back step of a milk wagon, behind a hamstrung horse, on a cobblestone street.
Well, it's the flat wheels on those clang buggies that... Oh, there's a suggestion, you know what? Write that down. Put round wheels on streetcars.
A revolutionary idea. May I make a suggestion, too, at this point?
Sure.
Let's forget this whole thing and go home, on foot.
Forget it. Go home. Why, with a prize worth $100 waiting at the transit company for me to think up the suggestion that wins it? Why, Molly.
Well, I'm sorry. Just a thought.
My gosh, for a prize worth that kind of dough, I'll ride every broken-down bucket of bolts in their dad-ratted transit system. I'll smother them guys with suggestions.
Well, this was all in your contract, Molly Driscoll. You should have read the fine print. When is the next car due, dearie?
Well, your guess is as good as the streetcar company's. According to that beat-up schedule on the phone pole here, it says the next car due is the one we just got off of.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll miss it.
Well, I think we did. However, there's a note here on the bottom of it that says Presidential Proclamation. Service on this line will be limited for the duration of the war.
How patriotic can you get?
Yeah. It's signed Woodrow Wilson. Offhand, I say we can expect the next car when we see it.
Yes, I think... Oh, look, coming across the street, McGee, Dr. Gamble.
Yeah, I see him. Look at the waddle on that old canvas back. He walks with all the casual, easy grace of a guy taking a sobriety test. Hey, lard bucket.
Oh, McGee. Hello, Dr. Gamble. Nice to see you.
Hi, Molly. And good day to you, putty head.
Greetings, Lancelot. How's the fracture racket? Is it true you've invented a system for healing broken legs that keeps a patient in bed for 6 weeks instead of 2?
No, it isn't. But I do have a new hem-stitching process that I'd like to try on that fat lip of yours sometime, blubber boy.
Now, boys, don't get too
Look
noisy.
who's calling who blubber boy.
Well.
Ha! You got a crust, standing there with your collar full of chins. And your kneecaps down in your sock tops. Claiming I'm chubby, flabby.
Now, McGee, stop it.
Oh, well,
Ignore him, Doctor.
I'd love to, Molly. Although ignoring him is a little like ignoring mice in the attic. No matter how hard you try, you still keep hearing the strangest noises. What brings you downtown, my dear? Shopping?
No, we came down
I
here.
asked your wife, Blabbermouth.
Well, I speak for her. Don't I, Molly?
Yes, you do, dearie. Constantly. We're riding streetcars today, Doctor, so we can tell the company how to improve their business.
Yeah, I'm going to cop a $100 prize today, Docky.
Oh, the suggestion box deal, huh?
Yes, we may not win it, but we'll certainly earn it. I have at least $40 worth of bruises so far. Do you ride streetcars much, Doctor?
Nah, he quit riding streetcars when they started charging him double fare, Molly.
Double fare?
Sure, they got to charge Doc by the room he takes up, kiddo. My gosh, when he sits down and lets himself go, he spreads out like a pat of butter on a hot waffle.
Look, Bug Brain, I'm getting just a little sick and tired of your slanderous exaggerations about the size of my physique.
Well, I don't blame you, Doctor.
I measured myself in the office the other day, and just for a cold mathematical statistic, my hip measurement is exactly 44 inches.
It is? 44 inches, huh?
Yes. That's my right hip, of course. I couldn't reach the left one. Well, I got to get down to the office, kids. Happy transfers, Molly.
Happy transfers.
So long, Doc.
What am I saying, happy transfers? What's happy about riding 40 miles around town on 18 drafty streetcars to wind up where we started?
Well, you'll see what's happy about it when I take that $100 prize from the president of the company and tell you to run out and buy yourself a mink with the dough. A small mink, of course.
Yeah, small mink-dyed rabbit. Scarf.
You got your pad and pencil, kiddo? Here comes our car. Come on. Here we go.
Almost. Watch the step, please.
I'll get the fares, dearie. I have 2 dimes.
Oh, Molly. You didn't have to do that, Molly. Shucks, I'd have paid my own fare.
Think nothing of it. Think nothing of it. The pleasure of your company for the afternoon is worth a dime. Some afternoons, that is.
There's a seat, Molly, right there. Right there.
Ah, good. Oh, look across the aisle. There's Ole.
Huh? Oh, hi, Ole.
Well, hello, McGee. Hello, missus. I was just thinking of you, McGee.
You were?
Sure, I'm sitting here running errands for Mr. Wilcox.
Oh?
He gives me a $5 bill, and he tells me, Ole, you just keep the change. That reminds me of you, McGee.
Really?
Sure. So different. I go for McGee yesterday to get him 50-cent cigars. He gives me only 43 cents in a short talk on loyalty.
Well, so what? Wilcox and his big fat expense account. Shucks, I could be a spendthrift, too, if I wasn't so close with a buck.
You going someplace, missus, or you just taking a little ride?
Well, we're riding on business, Ole, we hope. Himself here's thinking up suggestions to help the company make money.
Yeah, read Ole a few of the ideas I got wrote down, Molly.
Well, now, let me see. To improve service.
That's it.
Fire conductor on car 14. Fire motorman on car 15. Shoot conductor on car 16. Burn car 17.
That's McGee, the working man's friend. I don't ride much streetcars myself. Most of the time I walk to save money.
Oh, well, you can ride for free, Ole, if you want to. Why don't you use the old $20 bill gag on them?
Oh, McGee, that's
$20 bill gag.
Well, you never seen that one? All you do is show the conductor a $20 bill, see? No conductor wants to change a 20, so you ride free. That's the $20 bill gag.
Look, McGee.
Huh?
I'm used to janitor at Elks Club, and with me, $20 bills ain't no gag. Saturday night, when I took my wages home, my missus, she peel off $1.50, and she say, Ole, here's your allowance for the week. And stay away from the racetrack.
Good for her, Ole.
Sure, on streetcars, I don't flash no 20s, McGee. Huh? On streetcars, I'm used donating my dime. Goodbye, missus.
So long, Ole.
Billy Mills and the orchestra, and Georgia on My Mind.
fun to ride on streetcars, McGee.
Yeah.
You meet so many interesting elbows.
Yeah. Riding on streetcars, kiddo, is like mountain climbing. It's only fun when you don't have to do it. The only reason I'm doing it is to win that $100 prize.
Got any more ideas yet about how to increase their business?
Well,
Private law firm. Private law firm. Change cars for right to revenue.
What did he say?
Who knows?
Sounds like a Turkish tobacco auctioneer with a mouthful of cork tips.
Next stop, Prima Forfeit. Prima Forfeit, next.
I think it's just his southern accent. Southern Patagonia. But what I meant to say, Molly... Oh, hi, Latrivia.
Well, hello there, Mrs. McGee. Hello, McGee.
Well, if it isn't himself, the mayor. Good day, Your Honor.
What's a big shot like you doing riding on the poor man's Union Pacific, Latriv? You got stock in the streetcar company or something?
No, McGee, I have no stock in the transit company.
Huh?
I'm simply democratic enough to want to rub shoulders with my fellow citizens now and then. I feel there's very...
Back rapidly. Back rapidly. Connection with real spring and roll. Hold on.
What did he say?
Well, it's Gaelic, Your Honor. Translated, it means goody goody, we stopped at the back steps over a mud puddle.
Every time they can get a passenger to step out into a puddle, it's 10 points for the conductor. A snowbank counts 5.
Oh, nonsense, McGee. I find these conductors very helpful and courteous.
I understand that.
Next stop, Frematory. Name of throwing that. Change for North.
That's very strange. Some of the passengers must understand him. They get up and get off.
That's in spite of him, Mr. Mayor. They all look out the window and recognize the landmarks. He could recite the shooting of Dan McGrew in Chinese, and they'd still get up and get off.
That's a great theory, Molly, except you can't see anything out of these windows. They're so dirty, if you laid them out flat, you could grow onions on them.
Stop griping, McGee. What do you expect of a streetcar? Persian lamb upholstery and gypsy music? You dislike our transit system so much, why do you ride on it? Why don't you walk?
Well, this is for a definite purpose, Your Honor.
Yeah.
The streetcar company is offering a big prize for the best suggestion on how to increase business.
Yep, give me a couple more round trips on this bone breaker, and I'll have the winning idea, too, if I live through it.
Well, good luck with it, McGee. I rather enjoy riding the streetcar at intervals myself.
Yeah?
I like to come in contact with my fellow citizens. I like to get close to the voting public. I would make almost any sacrifice to be in touch with... Well...
What's the matter, Mr. Mayor?
I have just made a sacrifice.
Huh?
I have been touched.
Huh?
Somebody has picked my pocket.
Oh! Conductor! Stop the car! Hold it! Let me out!
Why, Your Honor,
Oh, my God.
Close retreat. Wolfstrom, let me out, please. Okay, let me back on. Thanks.
Well, this is Oak Street, but the way he says it, it sounds like Lobstrom.
Maybe he's lived here a long time, and that's the Indian name for Oak Street.
Yeah.
Wilcox.
Oh, hi, Junior.
Hello, folks. Mind if I sit here right behind you?
Go ahead, Junior. Sit down if you can stand to. The straw covering on them seats was wove by British prisoners of war after the Battle of Hastings, 1066 A.D. The lumps underneath it are little pieces of hip bone donated by grateful passengers after death, which they welcomed.
Don't take him seriously, Mr. Wilcox. We've been riding on streetcars all day, and he's tired.
You said it, lad girl. I ain't been shook up like this since I fell down the steps inside the Washington Monument.
Well, personally, I don't mind. It saves finding a parking space for my car.
Yes, I can see right
And besides, it gives me a chance to check up on our advertising.
What advertising? Asked the fun-loving little Fibber with a comical expression on his ruddy little face, knowing very well they were going to get slugged with a plug.
Hey, wait a minute. You mean you've sat here all day and haven't noticed our Wistful Vista streetcar
My
advertising?
goodness, Mr. Wilcox.
Why, there's a car card right over your heads there. Says Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat, the new glow coat with a new glow that stays on your floors. It's the finest.
The reason we're riding streetcars, Junior, is on account of because there's a contest.
Imagine you sitting here all this time and not even seeing our glow coat car cards.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed of
Well,
you.
my goodness, we used to...
And if you'll just look, there's another card halfway down the car on the left there, you see? The one that says, just pour out a little on the floor, spread it around, let it dry to a solid coat of shining wax, invulnerable to scuffs and scratches and spill things.
Yeah,
Johnson's Glow Coat is the longest-wearing wax protection that money can buy.
But we're trying to...
When you buy Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat, you guard your floors against dinginess and wear and save yourself the work of scrubbing. For over 50 years, Johnson's Glow Coat has been...
Hey, Waxy. Hey.
The standard of quality. Yes, pal?
You want to sell some glow coat?
Always, pal, always. Why? You got a lead for me?
Get off at the next stop, Junior. Second door from the corner. I happen to know there's some people there that are in the market.
Gee, thanks, pal. So long, Molly. Hey, conductor, let me off. Quick, let me
How'd
off.
you know there was somebody in the market for glow coat down there, McGee?
I didn't say that. But there's a market near that corner, and there's always somebody in it. I can't sit here all day and listen to him reading car cards because this contest...
Let him out, please.
That's the King's English. The Queen ought to speak to him about it.
Hey, Molly. Molly, I think I'm on the track of the winning idea. Now, let me think a minute. Oh.
Hi, mister. Hi, Miss
Well, I'll be... Hi, Teeny.
Hello there, Teeny.
Well, when'd you get on, sis? We didn't see you.
I got on at the last corner, mister.
Oh?
These streetcars are fun, aren't they?
Well, that depends on the viewpoint, sis. From the way I feel sitting down, it's a darn good thing I ain't standing on my head, or I'd sure be a numbskull.
Oh.
Skip it.
You always ride the streetcar going home from school, Teeny?
I didn't know her school was down this way.
It isn't, I bet you. I've been to the public library.
Oh, you have, eh?
Yes, I was.
I says, oh, you have, eh?
Have what?
Been to the library.
What library?
The public library.
I know it. I had to take a book back. It was overdue.
Oh, you don't mean overdrew, sis.
You mean overdue?
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Because the book is overdue, that's why.
It is now, I bet you. I got 2 more days on it.
Well, then,
Yeah, but you said
if the book was overdue,
Look,
then...
mister. Look, Miss McGee, look.
Yeah.
I got a book at the library, see?
Yes.
Okay, I took it home.
Yes.
Well, Toops borrowed it.
Mm-hmm.
He drew pictures all over the flyleaf. Too many pictures. The book is all overdue. And another thing.
What?
I get off here.
Oh.
So long, mister. So long, mister.
So long, Teeny. Watch your
Bye,
step now.
Teeny.
Get off there. So long. I still don't know what to do.
Corporal Eisenberg, all out for Corporal Eisenberg. Let him out, please.
Corporal Lassenmark. Does he mean...
Yeah, 14th Street. Hey, I got it, Molly. I got the winning idea. I know how the transit company can increase its business. Come on, let's get off.
All right, but what is the...
I can't talk now, kiddo. Got to get down to the transit company right away. Hey, Drover Smith, I want to kill off the passenger.
Dabbit Hannah, poke him up.
Come on, Molly. Watch the steps there.
I'm all right here.
Yeah, much obliged, working Trill.
Have to trim it. Boy!
The King's Men and the Trolley Song.
She was pretty in her high-top shoes and her hair piled high upon her head. She went to lose a jolly hour on the trolley, but she lost her heart instead. With his light brown derby and his bright green tie, he was quite the handsomest of men. Well, he looked at her and she looked at him, then they both looked again. Clang, clang, clang went the trolley. Ding, ding, ding went the bell. Zing, zing, zing went their heartstrings. From the moment he saw her, he fell. Chug, 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 chug went the motor, 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 motor. Bing, bing, bang, bang, squeak went the brake. Boing, thump, thump, thump went their heartstrings. When she smiled, he could feel the car shake. He tipped his hat and took a seat. He said he hoped he hadn't stepped upon her feet. She dropped her eyes, the blushes came. Then he grew bolder and asked her name. Buzz, buzz, buzz went the buzzer. Zoom went the door with a bang. Step by step they descended from the trolley with the clang, clang, clang. At the Parsons they were wedded for a honeymoon. They're headed on the trolley with the bump, rattle, buzz, jiggle, boom, zing, ding, 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 clang, 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 clang.
Doggone it, what's taking them contest judges so long, Molly? We've been sitting here cooling our heels for an
Well,
hour.
that's a big job, dearie, judging a contest.
Pata, it's the simplest thing in the world if they do it smart. All they got to do is throw out all that other junk, read my suggestions through twice, pick the one they like best, and hand me the $100 prize. Is that tough?
Look, lover, I don't think it's...
Oh, hey, there's the old-timer.
Hello, Mr. Old-Timer.
Hello there, daughter. Hi, Johnny. Hey, where were you kids Halloween night? I looked behind every trash barrel and garbage can in town, Johnny, but I couldn't find you no place.
Oh, we stayed home last night, old-timer.
Oh, that's a dull place on Halloween, kids. Had quite an evening myself. Went out trick-or-treat with some of the boys. They had us a little trouble getting the cow up the courthouse steps, but...
The cow?
You took a cow up the courthouse steps? Where did you get the cow?
Found it. Up on the roof of the high school.
Well, why did you take it to the courthouse?
Johnny, this is America.
Huh?
Justice to all. Anytime you got a beef, take it to the courthouse. Well, sir, the courthouse cop come running out, grabbed your shotgun, and put a teaspoonful of birdshot in the fleshy part of my second cousin. I could tell it was birdshot because he took off like a quail.
Heavenly days, I hope you went home to bed after that.
I did no such a thing, daughter. It was Halloween. I got all dressed up, and me and Bessie went to a masquerade.
Ball?
Oh, she whimpered a little, but... masquerade ball, yeah, very social, kid. They offered a prize for the scariest get-up, so Bessie got a false face and went as a witch.
Oh.
Won first prize, a pewter loving cup.
Must have been quite a frightening mask.
Oh, it was, daughter. And Bessie forgot to put it on. Won the contest bare-faced. So long.
Bessie must be a cute kid. I'd like to meet her. So, oh, hey, somebody's coming out of the president's office, Molly. Boy, I'll bet he's bringing my $100.
Oh, wouldn't it be wonderful if you did win, McGee?
Oh, boy.
Although I'm so happy to get off those horrible streetcars, I don't even care.
I'll say, my back is broke. I wouldn't ride another one of them. Oh, hi, Bud. Good news?
Indeed, I have, Mr. McGee. I'm happy to announce that the other judges and I have chosen one of your suggestions as the most direct, straight-to-the-point idea submitted. The prize winner.
Oh, boy, you hear that, Molly? I won. I won first prize.
Wonderful, dearie. Good for you. Which suggestion was it, sir?
The last one on his list. In answer to our question, how can we increase our business, Mr. McGee said, get more people to ride your streetcar.
Oh.
Very concise.
That's the one. That's the one. Boy, oh, boy, 100 smackers. I can use that doll.
So it gives me great pleasure to hand you our first prize, this handsomely engraved pass, entitling you to 1,000 free rides on our streetcar. $100 worth.
Oh, no.
You mean, oh, my aching transfers.
Fibber and Molly return in a moment. Say, when you last spilled something on your shining clean kitchen linoleum, what did you do? Well, you wiped it up, of course. And then what happened? Was your floor still shining? Was there any wax left where you wiped it up? If you used the new Glow Coat self-polishing wax, your floor was still shining. You could see there was good wax protection still there to make cleaning easy, scrubbing unnecessary. But if you left a dull, drab surface with no trace of shine when you wiped up your floor, you were really demonstrating to yourself why your floors need the long-lasting, long-shining protection that only Johnson's self-polishing Glow Coat gives. Glow Coat's solid film of protective wax stays on your floor. It lasts longer than any other floor polish. That's what you want, isn't it? Then save yourself work as you save your floors. Put Johnson's Glow Coat on your shopping list tonight.
It's good to get home and rest a while, McGee.
Yeah, let's just sit here and listen to the radio, Tootsie.
All right. What's on tonight?
Oh, the regular Tuesday night NBC lineup. But next week it's going to be even better. Fanny Bryce is coming back on the air.
Oh, wonderful. Fanny Bryce and Baby Snooks.
Yeah, they come on just ahead of Bob Hope. That way you can listen to Baby Snooks and then Bob Hope and then that show from Wistful Vista, the one with that musing fellow who does such cute things. That great dynamic character and his little
McGee.
wife. Huh? Oh, good night.
Good night, all.
The makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat, Racine, Wisconsin, and Brantford, Canada, bring you Fibber, McGee, and Molly each week at this time. Be with us again next Tuesday night, won't you?
Easier, faster, better. That's Johnson's Cream Furniture Wax, the fastest wax polish money can buy. Johnson's Cream Furniture Wax cleans so quickly, dries so quickly, polishes so quickly that using it is almost as easy as dusting. A few strokes with a cloth do the cleaning, a few more do the polishing. And Johnson's Cream Wax contains no sticky oils to catch dust. Give your furniture the beauty and protection only wax gives. Clean and polish it regularly with Johnson's Cream Furniture Wax. It's almost as easy as dusting. Get Johnson's Cream Wax. Listen to an exciting story on Big Town, next on NBC.